Life can be hard sometimes. In fact, sometimes my days are pretty terrible. But even through the pain, I know that God will take care of me. On the worst day of my life, which was recently, I admit that I was contemplating the wisdom of forcing myself into God's loving hands for eternity. It sucked. No, no, no. It was the crappiest night I could have ever imagined. But there was one temporal thing and one ultimate thing that kept me breathing. First, my little pal Clara. She seems to know my emotions. She knows when I'm sad. She barks at me and then she jumps in my lap and she licks my face. And it makes both of us feel better. Somehow she knows my emotions. The second thing I found, to my shame, was that music, it brings you closer to God. And although you can't tell from my ignorant talks, the only book I've ever really studied formally is the Bible. Undergraduate, Masters of Divinity, Doctorate of Ministry, and I'm working on a PhD in biblical languages. Yet, to my shame, I forgot about singing to God for at least 10 years. Well, I'm not a fanboy, but thanks, Jelly Roll. I do appreciate certain people's insight on life and spirituality. In Jelly's own words, I'm not okay. I'm barely getting by. I'm losing track of days and losing sleep at night. I'm not okay. I'm hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life, but God knows. I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's going to be all right. Thursday is my favorite night of the week. I take my 15-year-old little Lucy on a date to Chewy's. She is the sweetest, most beautiful girl that I've ever known. Every day, I get to send these videos to my 12-year-old buddy who masters them and posts them. He is working so hard to make this work for you and for me. It's for me. It helps me out, but I hope I can help you at some point too. And my little buddy Marcus, he's my best friend. I love him to death. I love my two little ones. Lastly, without Jesus Christ giving me grace and paying the price for all my shortcomings, I would not have a way to be at one with God. I live and I breathe by that atonement, and I hope you can too. I didn't mention some family members, and I love them desperately too. It's just these are my daily occurrences, and the one thing I need is to worship my God through song, and I hope you can too.